modern zombies. Okay. In all seriousness, this isn't going to be that type of video because I think that every time people discuss how COD fell off, modern zombies bad, COD bad, old good, we always miss the one part that truly had the downfall of it. Community. The zombies community is one that over the years has just deteriorated into this greedy, just straight up like money hungry community, just like Activision has. And people sit here and wonder why they're so money hungry. Yet when you have people who, like, while clearly don't like the modern states of zombies, will still record content on the newer zombies games. Now, to give credit where credit is due, a lot of creators have actually been just straight up has just stopped making Black Ops 7 content. And some of them have still been doing it while critiquing Black Ops 7. And then you get other creators who aren't necessarily the biggest fan of modern zombies, yet they still play Black Ops 7 and still support COD by buying every bundle, by buying the Vault Edition, by making a reaction video to whatever gets pushed out. Fallout event, me must react. And this is not me hating on these creators because they think modern zombies is good. You are entitled to think whatever you are about modern zombies in general. And at the end of the day, my opinions don't and shouldn't have to just change yours, because at the end of the day, an opinion is an opinion. There's no objective opinion, because that would be a fact. But the purpose of me calling this out is because it shows the sheer hypocrisy that the zombies community has, especially in the bigger creators, minus couple, to actually call out the wrongdoings of Activision, and not only call out, but yet continue to support their work and continue to support by making content, buying bundles, making more react videos. If you don't like where zombies is going, and you continue to support them by buying the most premium edition of Black Ops 7 you can, by buying every single thing you can on the game, you aren't showing that you don't support these games. You're showing that you're a COD chill. And the main question that shows up here is, why bring this up? And frankly, how did we get here? Why is it all of a sudden that the zombies community goes from one of the most hardcore, dedicated players pushing their games to the highest rounds they can and welcome new people and just overall a so much more local community, to now this money hungry corporate greed motherfuckers that we know them as today? Well, with all things that come with the downfall of COD, guess where it comes from? Yep, it's Warzone. You saw the background footage. You know what I'm gonna say. Because unfortunately, everything that has led to this point of time where we are at in Call of Duty, where we're at with the community, where we're at with everything, is because of Warzone. It's only because of Warzone. It is no other reason, and it is why we are at this standpoint. And unfortunately, Warzone symbolizes greed. It symbolizes the change of what happened to zombies. Because if you really think about it, Warzone was created near the time of the spike of the Battle Royale. So, Battle Royales, again, and this is the main thing you'll see with Fortnite too, is they all rely on those microtransactions. The money. The money needs to roll in, so then we can keep making stupid fucking collabs and get more people to play our free-to-play game. And what you'll see with Warzone is that it took this business model and unfortunately just killed the identity of COD. And luckily BO7 has toned down on it, so you gotta give them that. They have toned down on it. But you'll go into, like, MW2 2022, and you'll see, oh my fucking gosh, Cardi B with 2 shotguns is destroying my shit right now. That's a real sentence. What the fuck? And just like Activision, now you have multiple different streamers who just only stream Call of Duty for the money. Now, as much as this is kind of a dick thing to do, there's nothing necessarily wrong with it, even though it's a little scummy. However, the issue comes when you look at it through the lens of how AIDS it is. Now, the main overall style of streaming on TikTok is interactive streams. So, as you can see in this screenshot here, streamer's got an overlay on, shows what all the perks do, and wherever you dono, turns into whatever is expected of the dono. It's essentially a transaction. Money goes in, reward comes out. It's pretty much just capitalism in a YouTube stream or TikTok stream. And now look, although these streams aren't really scummy or aren't illegal, there's nothing, technically speaking, wrong with them, the issue arises when you realize that everybody who is essentially just never, new to COD, never seen it, and just wants to go watch a streamer for it, realizes that the only source of interaction for many COD fans is just paying money to get a reward or a reaction or something among those lines. And why? Everybody is talking about the greed of Activision and the greed of COD, but fail to realize that the community, which this isn't like just some niche that Zombies falls under. Almost every streamer you come across that does COD Zombies content does interactive streams. And it's not a good thing. Like, it's not necessarily a bad thing either. But you gotta realize that the effect this has on COD is a negative. And that's the factual part. And what gets even worse is when you come across streamers who claim to revive OG zombies, yet do this exact shit. Which now brings me to this scummy piece of shit. This is Evil Lorsie, a streamer in his early 20s doing interactive streams on Call of Duty Zombies, which claims to revive OG zombies. Even though that I've already kind of explained how I don't agree, how if you're an interactive streamer and claiming to revive OG zombies, it makes no fucking sense. You can't shit on him for that, and he wouldn't just be in the video for that. No, he's asking people to pay him $70 plus a high-end PC in order to high round on Kino der Toten. Now, alone, that's pretty shitty, but it gets worse when you calculate the amount of time it takes to get round 51 on Kino der Toten. Considering the fact that round 50 on Kino der Toten, Black Ops 1, which is what he's playing, takes 2 to 3 hours, depending on your strategy, is fucking crazy. So for the very low price of $30 an hour, you can see Evil Lorsie high rounding on one of the most easy maps to high round of all time. Now listen, this is pretty bad on its own. I don't know about scummy yet, but it's not good. But it gets worse. So, he's also fucking cheating. Yikes. Nah, but this wasn't a paid run. This was just a smallest room. There's no issues with this. It's just.
Hey! Man! They got me again! They got me again! Don't be joking up, bro. Juggernaut is so fucking strong. Put me out of here. Come here and fucking save me, bro. I'm getting exposed, bro.
But that wasn't on a paid run. There's no issue with that. What are you talking about?
Come, bro! God, stop laughing! Get me out, bro! Get me out! Get me out! Don't be joking, bro! Get me out! Holy.
Yep. what you saw was just real. This is a fucking scummy piece of shit. Now, before I move on to truly start judging this guy again, I want you to look at the difference between both the clip that was the screen recording and the clip he uploaded to his TikTok, which is a whole other thing we're going to get to here in a minute. If you looked in both those TikToks, you would realize that the TikTok text that he uploaded in his official making fun of himself video, because fuck yeah, he does that. The text stays on top of the original stream text through the entirety of the video. Now, this could just be him uploading it to TikTok, right? But I also want to point out that if you go to his original, his first instance of being exposed to have God mode, the text stays on the screen for a minute, it swaps to another one, and then swaps back to its original text. So, he's aware of the fact that his text on his original stream, if he were to upload that to TikTok, would make him to be a piece of shit. And that's exactly why you don't see the text leave. There's no defending that. There's no logic behind that. It's a move that can either be done on mistake or can be done with malice. And you know what's funny? You think it would end here. You think I would go, oh, hey, this is why he's this, that, he's blah, 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 blah. But it gets worse. There are two key things to notice in this screenshot. And the number one that what we're going to point out is holy fuck. So if you thought $70 was bad, he's now asking for $1,400. That fucking what? And again, I'm gonna say it. Everybody in the back, perk your ears up. It gets worse. He's using a mod menu on stream too. What the fuck? How is this? This is where my issue comes and where I really started to just want to make this video. Because this was a paid run. He was donoed to his PayPal, by the way, because he also has to naturally avoid the taxing that TikTok gives him on anybody that donates him money. He was donated the amount of money that says on stream, to play a high round. Now, he did go through with the high round. Unfortunately, I don't have footage of it, so you are going to have to take my word for it. But after, he shows this, which means that he's had the mod menu on for the entire game. So, not only do we have instances of him god moding on runs that could have or were paid, we also have one that was confirmed to have been paid. Now, he wasn't exposed of using God mode in this run, but the fact that the mod menu is even on is very, very shitty and scummy. You are being paid more than some people make in a month to play Call of Duty Zombies, and you're sitting here doing it with a fucking mod menu on.
Spam triangle and square for a controller. Scroll wheel. You should not post these God mode vids. People genuinely might find it hard to believe you in your runs. It's fine. It's all on purpose, Majid.
Runs look false. He then answers with, it's all on purpose, Mujib. It's all on purpose. What the fuck is the purpose of this? Huh? I'm asking this from a genuine standpoint, because all this does is, show that you're trying to convey an image that, haha, look at me, I was, cheating on a paid run. The only viewpoint that benefits you is that it just makes you look like you're transparent when in reality you're not. And it's very obvious, even if you just look at the text thing, for example. So, what is the purpose? Genuinely, what is the purpose of uploading these videos? Because all it is making you look like is that you are trying to manipulate your audience into saying, haha, look, I'm funny because I got caught using God mode.
It's all on purpose. I mean, that's true, but it brings popularity and it's not like it ruined my credibility. If anything, we got 100 viewers though, right?
So your response to outing yourself is, oh hey, it's not that bad, it boosts popularity. Yeah, you're boosting popularity for cheating in zombies. Dude, that's nobody fucking cares. You just look like a loser. And then if you look at the video again, which I'll replay here.
It ruined my credibility. If anything, we got 100 viewers though, right?
So he cuts himself off from saying, oh, if anything, it just, because he realizes that there's no credibility here. You're just making yourself look like you're cheating. Like, this is... He knows it's wrong. He knows he's not correct. And he's still doing it. He's still doing it. The 100 viewers line is also just something that doesn't make any sense. Like, you have 100 people watching you. They're not all gonna defend you, let alone even come back to your stream. That's just how TikTok works. And the main reason I focus my target and the main topic of this video on Evil Lorsie is to show, like, what the expectation for streaming COD has come to. This guy has 15k followers. This guy has people that follow him and people that donate him money. He's not some underground streamer just trying to make it out. He's got the money, he's got the followers, and he's scamming people, quite frankly. If you're using God mode on paid runs, it's practically scamming, if not worse. So, to be frank, there is no other person in the world that fits this definition of, hi, my name's Activision, than Evil Lorsie does. Because, truly, this is what Activision is. It is about getting people to pay ridiculous amounts of money for the bare minimum, let alone under. If there's any message I want you to understand from this video, it's this shouldn't have to be the bar for streaming COD Zombies. This shouldn't have to be the bar for content creation, period. I don't want Evil Lorsie to just fail at streaming. Truly, if there were anything I could tell the guy, I would just say, hey, don't cheat. Quite frankly. Or lower your prices because it's making you look like a greedy little bastard. There's no, I hate anyone here. There's just so much that, as a community, the gods are, that we can learn, that we can improve on, that we can send a message to Activision that we don't have to pay the bare minimum for AI garbage. That we can actually create something out of what they gave us a while back and just either create human-made slop or some beautiful, beautiful projects and great streamers. I have met some great people in the COD Zombies community. Fucking SLE, Raging HD, me, myself, and I, because I got back into COD Zombies streaming because of the community. We don't have to live in this greed. Like, this isn't what we have to be. This is what we are because we are letting people like Evil Lorsie control what Zombies is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did try to put some thought into it. I did try to write a script. My script was ass, so I didn't end up using it. But I do actually hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something today. If you think I'm wrong on anything, please feel free to comment. And I will correct myself on it and do better the next time. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one.
Yo, hi, my name's Clark. That new art guy, he's pretty cool. But that Evil Lorsie guy, he smelled like cheese.